Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cubs March to October. We're on a tad bit of a downswing right now. We've dropped 4 in a row and we're only 4-6 in our last 10. But we should be able to turn that around here with a game against the Phillies. We got 2 on, we're in the bottom of the 7th. There is going to be 2 outs, but the likelihood of us going out there and putting up a dud again with how good we had been hitting throughout the year up to this point, I think we're going to be able to turn things around. And it might be old news by now, but at the time I'm recording this, I pretty much just watched that feature premiere about March to October. And next year, we're getting multiple year March to Octobers. That's going to be fun. I honestly was not anticipating that to be a thing ever. I kind of thought this mode would be more just reserved for the single season win at all costs type of thing, but I'm excited, man. Next year we're gonna be seeing a multiple year March to October on the channel. So if you think that sounds fun, if you like my single year March to Octobers, that one's gonna be even more fun to have multiple years, because there's, you know, a lot of different layers you got to think about rather than just trying to, you know, make a trade for someone who would improve your team right now. It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes, but you know, that's still a couple weeks away. We can't focus on that yet because we still very much have to focus on this Cubs March to October. I would also expect, maybe even in this episode, to start getting some more trades and some more exciting trades popping up, because I think we are near the All-Star break right now. I can't remember if we got past it or if we're like right before it, but you know, right after the All-Star break is the trade deadline, so hopefully we see those trades start ramping up. Hopefully we see some good ones, but first we got to take down the Phillies, man. So let's get into this game. Down by 1, we got Rizzo on, a righty on the mound. Base hit should give us the lead with Nico Hoerner's speed. All right, looking at Rizzo's stats, he seems to be getting better and better as the year moves on. He's pinch hitting today, but that on base is now up near 400. The average is climbing up. Ah, wow. That should not be fooling me, dude. That is a hanger. All right, well, now we just got to do it on our own. Whatever. That's got to be made. All right, good. All right, a strikeout, 3 pitches. And we also got Harper on 3 pitches. Good job, Kimbrel. Oh no, that's a tie game. That's a All right, we draw the walk. That's not as good as what the outcome should have been if I put a good swing on those last 2 pitches, but I'll take it. Looks like Matt Duffy got the start today at third base. Think I saw Jock Peterson on the bench. Matt Duffy, get through. There we go. This should be Baez. This can be a big bat here. Okay, didn't expect that on the first pitch. Oh! They gave me the swing, no! That is such a disgusting curve. I don't know if I could have just straight up taken it. Maybe I should have just swung all the way. Nah, because I was way off of that. Look at that. Get over the... Oh, that... I don't even know what to say about that. That's so bad. Dude, I don't know. Do I need to start to worry here? Are we really hitting a rough patch? Yeah, I kind of saw that coming, man. That wasn't even a bad pitch, but Kimbrel was missing out of the zone, and then when he threw it in the zone, he was missing right over the middle. That one didn't even miss over the middle, I don't think. Yeah, that was right down there in the corner. I mean, that was easily, I didn't show the whole at-bat, easily the best pitch of the at-bat, especially on 3-2. That sucks that got hit out. Kimbrel's not a 2-inning guy. What was I thinking? All right, there we go. Need a 1-2-3 after the home run. Need to keep this where it's at. All right, another grounder to Nico. Ah, no! Tepera? Come on. I know that's probably on me because it was yellow, but dude, that's an 0-2 count buried in the dirt instead of leaving it right over the middle. Alright, we get Brad Miller, so no harm done. But now we gotta score 2. We threatened last inning, technically threatened the inning before. We just need the big hit this inning, and they're sticking with Nola. Alright, that's the start. We've been able to do that, get a runner on, but now we got to get him around. Oh, Romine. It's a Romine game. His numbers are starting to slip though a little bit. They're not as insane. Nah! I was all over that, and I hit it on the ground. I mean, fair, based on that swing, but I've been getting fooled so much by Nola that I finally, like, see a pitch well, and of course I do that. Hayward! Dude! Why is Hayward so good? Man, I wish we could have done that with 2 on, or at least 1. But now we still need to get another run. I'm gonna go Chris Bryant here. I don't know. We have Bryant, Contreras, and Peterson on the bench. And if it's gonna be righty-righty, I'd rather Bryant. But Peterson's more the guy to, you know, bring him around to score than to get on base and set something up. There we go. That is exactly what I was looking for. Bryant gets himself on base. Now we'll bring in Jock Peterson, hopefully get a hanger. Wait, they're taking him out. They're bringing in a lefty. That is actually better. Come on, Contreras. I don't think I've done a whole lot with him so far in this March to October. I feel like he's one of the guys I haven't, like, done anything crazy with. No, I didn't need to swing at that. I did not need to swing at that. We could have taken that. It could have gone to 3-2. I could have waited for the next pitch. I did not need to swing at that. Oh, that's... Is this going to be an issue? Are we not hitting all of a sudden? All right, this is probably not going to be good because we already had a stretch of negative momentum. Now we got even more. All we can ask for is a quick turnaround, please. All right, we won a game. First half is over. We just hit the All-Star break. I mean, they gave us 5 stars for the first half. Definitely what it should have been. But man, we have really limped our way into the All-Star break, haven't we? This is our worst stretch of the year, I think. All right, let's move on here. Hopefully they give us like a game to play right away. Oh, they are. They actually are. All right, cool. Still would like to see that trade pop up though, man. We're getting really close to the deadline. Looks like the Cardinals gained a little bit of ground. Man, 2-8 in our last 10. That is not good. And they're giving us another tough spot, dude. We're down 1 in the 9th. Already with 1 out too. All right, well, I guess there's really nothing else to do but hop into this next one and hope for a different result. So let's do it. We gotta score 1 to tie to extend this game. Ideally, we'd score more than 1 and then just win it. All right, so we have a homer from Baez and Nico in this game. Nico also made an error. What? Fulmer gave up 3 runs in 6 innings. That's about all we care about. Bodie's up. I think they just brought him into pinch hit, so yeah, we don't have anybody else better. Well, I really hope we don't just hit into a double play right away on the first pitch. Oh, dude, I knew it. I was waiting back. I waited too far back, and I expected it to drop more. Oh, and then he goes with the heat. I didn't even know he had 94 in his pocket. I thought he was like high 80s. Man, all right, well, at least we got Hap up now. Nah, what is happening? No, we're doing so bad. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, man, so what is this going to mean? If there was ever a time we needed a trade for a bat, it's now, because the bats have just gone cold, especially for me when I'm playing. All right, this is a good sign. It's telling me to review my trade management screen because the deadline's approaching. It's already where I want it to be, I think. All right, so what's going to happen here? We won a game. Ah. God. And then we lost, I don't know, did we lose 1 or 2 to the Cardinals? I don't know. I'm distracted because why would we want Tucker Barnhart? Like, come on, dude. Not once have I ever put in a request for a catcher. We have Wilson Contreras. We have Romine, who it says he's cold, but for a backup catcher, he's still playing pretty well. No need to make this trade. What do the Rockies want to... all right. Wow, I didn't even think about him. But yeah, that makes sense. I'm assuming this Diamondbacks one is going to be Marte, but honestly, with Story being this option, it's probably going to be Trevor Story. All right, let's see though. Diamondbacks, yeah, it is Marte. We'd have to get rid of Brennan Davis. We'd probably be getting rid of him anyway with this Story trade, right? I would hope the game would be smart and send down Matt Duffy if we're adding another middle infielder rather than sending down Brennan Davis. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear that Story is the move. I know, we had the whole plan for Marte and we have him be an upgrade in fielding in center field so we don't have Hap out there anymore. But we have a chance to get Trevor Story. And whatever change we made anyway was probably going to be removing Nico Horner from second base. Not that he's playing bad, but he's obviously the weak link in our lineup at this point. Actually, now I think about it, there's some different adjustments I could make that would probably be better off for us. But yeah, it's obvious, right? It has to be Trevor Story. This has to be the trade we make. So Trevor Story is going to get added to the Chicago Cubs. And there it is. Look at him. Look at him in that new uni. All right, well, I'm going to adjust the lineup now. And hopefully I can finesse things so that it sends down Duffy instead of Davis. We'll change this up later. But for now, just to make sure it does what I want, I'm going to put Brennan Davis in every starting lineup we can. Hopefully this, keeps Brennan Davis around, sends down Matt Duffy. But we have no control. We have no control. Either way, we got Story. So I'd rather have Story than Brennan Davis. That's more important to me. So let's back out. See what happened here. We're going to get a player lock with Story, obviously. And he's already having a big year. I didn't even look at the kind of year he was having because, you didn't need to. And let's see, did it keep? It didn't. It sent down Davis. God, dude, why? Why can't you let me pick? Is that too obvious? Is that too obvious to ask for me to pick who we get rid of? Brennan Davis would be so much better for this team than Matt Duffy, I think. Not that Matt Duffy's doing bad. He's doing pretty good, actually, for a bench guy. But Davis has higher contact, higher potential, so he has more room to improve. He's an outfielder. He's got better speed and fielding. I don't know, man. Don't worry about it, because we have Story. All right, I'm going to fool around with these lineups, because it seems like they messed them up big time here. But we'll do that, and then I'll be honest, I'm gonna save the Story player lock for next episode because I want to clickbait it. All right, this is what I'm going with. We're leading off Trevor Story. I'm leading him off. We're bumping Hap down to 2. Brian's gonna be at 3rd, then Baez, then we got Rizzo and Jock, Contreras, and then Hayward to round it out against, and then it's pretty much the same against DHs, except we have Hap as the DH, and then Horner gets into the lineup playing second. Baez moves to center. And then against lefties, we got pretty much the same, or exactly the same top 4. We got Story, Hap, Bryant, Baez, then Contreras, Rizzo. Oh wait, this is against DH, but it's still the same thing. We have then Hap in left field, Baez playing center, Nico in at second base. And then I still have Jock Peterson in lefty-lefty because I was just checking the splits, and this team is just weird top to bottom. Like Jock Peterson, he's gotten, he's probably doubled his at-bats against lefties since we made this switch. He's still batting .333 against lefties. I don't understand how. Like I said, we're saving this Trevor Story player lock for the next episode. 1, I want to, dedicate the title and everything of an episode to that. And 2, I feel like with how bad I'm playing right now, I should probably, give it a rest. give us time to recenter ourselves here at the plate, hopefully. So we're going to be using Trevor Story in a Cubs uniform for the first time in the next episode. Make sure you leave a like on this one if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to not only see the rest of this Cubs March to October, but as I said in the beginning, we're going to be doing a multi-year March to October in MLB 22, and that's probably going to get started within the first couple days of that game coming out. So dang, wow. That means it's going to be like less than 2 weeks away that we're going to be starting that March to October. That's a weird way to put it. It still feels like so long away saying, oh, we're going to do that in the next game. But like, man, we're getting close. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for Trevor Story.